this is Peter, and today I'm going to be showing you what the options are and how to use them. So I have a project open, as you can see here. That's just so I can show you some examples. So first open options, and then, so use language changes the language. So up here it says project, scenes, edit, view, editor, export project, tools, activation. If you change this to some other language, as shown here, and then close the window and open it again, then all of these words should be different. Of course, you have to click OK or else the settings don't apply. So you have to actually click OK, close the application, open it again, and then it should be a different language. And then next is skins. So use skin, don't use skin is what I have. That's default, I think. I don't really understand what skins are. At first I thought that they just changed the color of everything, but that is actually styles. So styles, you can change it. I'll change it to aqua, and now it has changed colors. So if I just change this back to 2010 black, it will be what it was before. Used icons. These are the icons up here. So this shows it's colored. You can change it to black, and it will be black instead of colored. But I'm gonna change that back to colored icons. Okay, next is these ribbon options. Now, this up here is the ribbon. When you click edit, the ribbon opens. When you click view, the ribbon opens. All of these things, when you click them, the ribbon opens. But what this is minimize the ribbon. You can uncheck that if you want the ribbon to just be always showing. Then it's kind of like tabs on a browser. But if you do want to not see it unless you click something, then it will just be up there. You can come and look at the other options. So check for updates every day. So what that is it changes when it checks for updates. So they're still updating this software. So what this is if you want, every time means that every time you open it, it's gonna say checking for updates, and if there is an update, it will say version 1 point whatever or 2 point whatever is available. Do you want to download it now? And then if you click yes, it will take you to a tab on the browser where you can open it, where you can download it. But if there isn't an update, then it will just say okay, you can keep going, basically. So this is how often you want it to check. If you want it to check every time you open the application, or you want it to check every day, you want it to check twice a week, you want it to check every week, if you want it to check twice a month, every month, or never. So I just had it on every day, so that's why I'm going to have it there. Automatically save the project. The default is never. But like one time there was this glitch where it kept freezing for me, and I had to close it and restart. And if my project hadn't saved, I would have to start over again, and it really sucked. So I looked up how to make it automatically save. And you can hit every 3 minutes, every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. What this will do is it means that every 3 minutes, without you coming up here and clicking project save project or hitting Control S, it will instead it will save every 3 minutes, and you can still save it normally. You can have it create a backup file before saving, which is basically it makes two. So if you accidentally delete one, you'll still have another one to open. Or you can set object. Okay, so this took me a little bit to figure out. Set object position parameters when adding a video or image to the scene. So look, right now when I add a video, it will just be automatically full screened, or as much as it can. But if I come up to options and I change that to set object position parameters when adding video or image to the scene, it will make it so that when I add a video, it doesn't just show up automatically. I have to actually look. If I click here, it will just, so then I can drag it like this to the size that I want before it, that's my auto saving, before it actually before it's actually before it comes onto the project. So let me turn off auto saving. Okay, so anyway, and then support Arabic literatures. Arabic is another language, so yeah. Acceleration options. Use multi-core processing to create a scene. So I think that multi-core and stuff like that has to do with your computer's processor, probably. I don't know. I don't understand a lot of this. Hardware acceleration. I don't understand what hardware acceleration does, but I don't think it matters very much. Optimize project. I think, yeah. So, and then videos resize mode, linear interpolation. I think that has to do with when you're resizing it, I guess. I'm kind of guessing here. I don't understand what any of this means. Audio recording options. So this has, when you open up VSDC, I don't know, can you go back to them? When you open up VSDC, it will let you open up a screen recorder or a normal recorder or, whatever. But this makes it so that, so when you open up those things like that, or, when you export stuff, it is showing, it's saying formats, how you're going to export certain things. If you export something to audio, you can export it to MP3. And I recommend MP3. MP3 is really good. These are the other formats. There's M4A, whatever. Profiles, normal quality. This has to do with the quality, I think. Of course, it says quality, so that's kind of obviously. But this is just showing the different quality. Mono is a different kind of quality than stereo, I think. Yeah. So, mono and stereo sound works differently. Output folder. I think that this is where you pick where you want, like when you use a voice recorder from here or the whatever. I think that's where this is where it's going to put your files after you're done recording. Audio devices. So if you have like a microphone connected, but you also have your default computer microphone that came with your computer or whatever, this is where you can select which one they're going to use to record. So I only have one microphone hooked up, but if I had another one, or if I had like 5 hooked up, then there would be like 6 options probably, because the one I'm using is built into my computer. Input master volume, I think that also changes with the amount of microphones. Probably more like the kind of microphones that you have. Audio volume. Volume is how loud something is. So this is how loud the sound is. Application directories. This is also about when they are saving things. Projects. When they save it, they're gonna put it in this folder, video editor / then that's where they're gonna put the video, and then you can change that by hitting these periods or dots, whatever they are. Anyway, videos, users / Peter videos. When you export a video, this is where it's going to come to. Data. This is where all their data is. I don't think you should change this, unless you know what you're doing, which I don't, but, detect the temporary folder automatically. Yeah, temporary. I think, yeah, if you have a temporary folder, this has to do with that. But I can't click this because I don't have a temporary folder. Snapshots. See users, Peter pictures. So that's if you take a snapshot. If you take a snapshot by, like, take this video, you can go here or whatever, go to editor, and then it has this more tools, create snapshot. That basically is like it takes a snapshot. So you can hit print screen to take a print screen, which just takes a picture of all of your screen, and saves it to your clipboard, so you can Control V and it'll be there. But a snapshot just takes this. A snapshot just takes a picture of all of this little area. Anyway, so that's saying if you take a snapshot, and then you export it. Here, look. I think I accidentally I did take a snapshot. Probably I'll just take another one for it, just in case. Anyway, so take an editor, create snapshot, and then you can right click and hit export, and that'll just export the snapshot. Then that will take it to. This is picking the folder that it's going to save that in. So it's gonna do it in pictures. Recorded audios. When you record something, it's gonna save here. When downloaded videos, if you download a video, I guess it's gonna go here. Thumbnails, you all know thumbnails. View. So the view is this right here. So it's saying like this is where you can turn on and off these things. Project here, I could take all of these off. Properties window, resources window. See, they're all disappearing. But if I want to reopen them, I can hit Properties window, Object Explorer, Project Explorer, and then you can select them down here. But anyway, so this view place has all these options, right? Zoom tools, whatever options. This makes it so that this, I think, changes that. Let's see. See, now when I hit view, so that's another way to do it. You can turn on and off these with the options. It's basically the same as that other bar, though. Paper settings, grid size. Oh, okay, so this is a grid. You can hit show grid, and then it makes this super annoying big thing. But if you don't think it's annoying, that's why they have it there. So there's a grid. I think that just shows all the pixels. So show grid, snap to grid, show margin, snap to margin. Margins are like the area on the side, grid size, width 8. So I think we can change these and it will change stuff. See, it just changed this. Now all the dots are farther apart. So we can change this back to 10. Change this back to 10. Then you can, I think, let's see. Okay, so the margin is this, in this case, on this software, the margin is this blue stripe, I think, around the video view place, I think. Anyway, so margins, so then you can change the size or how far away this blue line is from the actual side. So I think, yeah, that's what it shows. Yeah, so that is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.